So the brother Schoolboy Q, who has one of the best albums that dropped this year with Blue Lips, he has a show in Toronto. He said that his show got canceled and that the police in Canada don't want anybody from TDE performing in Canada. Drake is the Kim Jong-un of Canada.
Why do you want to go over there?
Right.
For what? Don't call me.
Right.
Oh, it's a be having a nerve to call me sometime. I don't know this narrative be running with now. I'm the greatest, I'm the woo-wop. But I have senseis, and I won't even try to be better than. All I can do is just be the better version of myself. And somebody like Kendrick Lamar, like what? I'm blessed that that's one of my friends. The fact that that's my friend, homie, like I came up with cuz, is like what? That's a blessing in itself.
Y'all, Drake is seriously flexing his power by declaring Toronto a no-fly zone for anyone connected to Kendrick Lamar. His latest move is pure pettiness. He reportedly got Schoolboy Q's sold-out show in Toronto canceled at the last minute. Q said the Toronto police pulled the plug over safety concerns, but remember Drake's line from Pain 1993 about keeping the police in his city greased up. But Drake didn't stop there. He took to Instagram, being the king of sass he is, and threw major shade at Schoolboy Q about the show getting canceled, and if that wasn't enough, Drake's rumored gangster buddies are out here saying anyone linked to Kendrick better not set foot in Toronto. They're acting like they own the city. But, y'all know, Schoolboy Q isn't one to back down. He clapped back, letting Drake and his crew know they better watch their backs next time they hit the West Coast. Honestly, this just makes Drake look really salty and insecure, because it seems like he's still pressed about losing to Kendrick, so what's the real tea behind Schoolboy Q's Toronto show getting canceled? Is Drake really pulling all these strings in the six? Let's get into it.
I got nothing but good energy. We're going to get out into Toronto. We're going to go pull up to that sold-out crowd that been waiting on my boy Q out.
Yeah, they waiting on you.
Yeah, hey, listen, they with us. The 2,500 people, whatever that's in there, they with us.
The drama between Drake and Kendrick Lamar is still going strong. And while the diss tracks have dried up, the beef has spilled into the streets and is getting real messy. It looks like Drake is big mad that Kendrick has the whole West Coast and pretty much the entire US backing him up. So now he's out here trying to make a statement. He wants everyone to know that if you're affiliated with Kendrick in any way, you better not set foot in Toronto. First, there was that hot mess with Rick Ross earlier this month when members of Hell's Angels, allegedly tied to Drake, jumped Ross and his crew at a festival in Vancouver. Apparently, Ross had the nerve to play Kendrick's diss track Not Like Us, and it got some folks very triggered.
What's up? Fuck, that's my watch.
Chill!
What's up, dog?
Baby! Come on, let me hold this.
Somebody get into the car, bro.
Justin, the guy's gonna die, bro. He's gonna fucking die. I don't know, he's gonna die, though.
Get into the car. That's Julie on it.
Some people say Rick Ross was asking for trouble by playing that track. It was kind of a lame move since the beef isn't even his to fight. But hey, he was trying to stir the pot, and he definitely did. The whole Schoolboy Q situation is just ridiculous, though. Q didn't do anything wrong except sell out a show in Toronto. Clearly, he's got a lot of fans there who were excited to see him perform. But apparently, Drake pulled some strings behind the scenes and got Q's show canceled at the very last minute. Schoolboy Q was all set to perform at History, a Toronto venue co-owned by Drake and Live Nation. The big night was supposed to go down on July 18th, and fans were hyped. But just one day before the show, Q took to Twitter with some shocking news announcing that his concert was canceled out of nowhere, for reasons completely beyond his control. "They just canceled my show in Toronto," Q wrote. "Canadian police don't want nobody from TDE performing." Before long, social media was ablaze with theories. While some fans were blaming the cops, others were convinced this was all Drake's doing. After all, it's his venue, and with all the beef between him and Kendrick, Folks are saying Drake might have pulled some strings to shut it down. Schoolboy Q seems to feel the same way. He later hopped back on Twitter to suggest that Drake is stirring up unnecessary drama, warning that if this continues, someone might really get hurt. Q said, "Kendrick's camp is not trying to start anything," and pointed out that Anthony Top Tiffith, the CEO of Top Dog Entertainment, recently met up with Drake's friend and collaborator Lil Wayne at the YouTube Leaders and Legends Gala. Plus, Party Next Door, one of Drake's OVO artists, just performed in Los Angeles with no issues whatsoever. Top was just with Wayne and Baby, Q said. Party Next Door just had a show at the Palladium. If we wanted to get y'all, we would have just done it. Now, when somebody gets hurt, don't cry. When Q got called out by Drake's lapdog DJ Academics for seemingly inciting violence, he clapped back saying, "I never said I'm a somebody. I'm just saying if we wanted to, we could have. SMH. Rap and move on. Playing tough is going to get somebody hurt. It's all good. I'm a soccer dad." Now, check this out. Just hours after Schoolboy Q announced his Toronto show was canceled, Drake jumped on Instagram to do what he does best: get petty and throw subliminal shots. He posted a mirror selfie, pouting his lips like an IG baddie and rocking blue shoes, seemingly referencing Schoolboy Q's track, Blue Slide Park. While Drake is busy posting mirror selfies, his affiliates are now out here warning anyone from the West Coast to stay away from Toronto. Drake's affiliate Top 5, whose real name is Asan Ali, posted a photo of Drake during recent Canada Day celebrations and wrote, "All these ninjas are mad at one. I dare you ninjas to come to the 6, no fly zone." By the way, this is the same dude who recently threatened The Weeknd, saying, "You started doing, now you're from Compton? Wait till my GGs see you." You'd think Top 5 would have bigger things to worry about than threatening R&B singers on Drake's behalf. Meanwhile, fans and industry figures are calling out Drake for being petty and allegedly getting Schoolboy Q's show canceled. TDE hype man Smack went off on Drake, saying he's lame for targeting Q, considering Q stayed out of Kendrick's beef and only appeared in the video for Not Like Us. Drake's fans argue that Kendrick's affiliates are wrong for accusing Drake of something serious like being a PDF file and then expecting him to do nothing. One person on Twitter said, "How you mad at Drake for letting ninjas get money in his city after being called a pedo by you ninjas? If I'm Drake, I'm done beefing. I'm throwing my weight around and canceling ninjas. You won't make money off my name or affiliations. Tell them ninjas to go ask Kendrick. He's the culture." But someone else pointed out that Kendrick could have easily done the same and messed with OVO artists coming to LA to perform. But he didn't, which shows the difference in character between him and Drake. One fan said, "They're mad because they could have done the same in LA, but they didn't. Party was allowed." Now, if Q and TDE want to start hitting OVO financially, they can't cry. It's fair game, right? Many fans are also saying that since Drake wants to be petty, the West Coast needs to return the same energy to everyone from OVO. Someone said, "Shut the coast down for the emotional rapper and his crew. Make it uncomfortable every second they try to move in the city. The boy is so soft." Another person added, "Drake shouldn't be able to go anywhere in the US. This isn't just the West Coast. This is all of us." But what's your take on this whole situation with Schoolboy Q? Do you think Drake was behind his Toronto show getting canceled? And how do you feel about Drake's affiliate saying Toronto is a no-fly zone for anyone riding with Kendrick? Drop your comments below and make sure you stick around for the next video.